Good afternoon. It's a little bit later in the day from when I have been sharing a short time of devotion. But that's because I've been busy all day today. We had a change of plans here in Houston where our local government has now said that they would like for us to shelter in place, to stay at home. And with that happening at midnight tonight, I had another project at Creekwood that I wanted to finish up. And you can see that I'm sitting in it right now. So this is a new play set that we have here at Creekwood that we'll be able to enjoy when the restaurant opens back up. But until that time, it'll sit. It'll be ready for kids to show up when they do, when the shelter-in-place ends, when the CDC's decision ends, that we can go out in public again and spend time with our friends and our church family. So we look forward to that. This has been a tough day for a lot of people, I know, because we kind of felt that a shelter-in-place or a stay-at-home order was going to happen, but we didn't want to believe it. But now we're going to stay at home. We're going to limit our interaction with each other and see what happens in the future. That hopefully this will be a way to limit the extent and the spread of COVID-19. So until then, I'd like to share with you another devotion from Bear Grylls, from his Soulful book, and this one is called Never Alone. The Bible uses many names for Jesus, but Emmanuel is one of my favorites. It means God with us, and it's a statement of truth that you can build your life on. Through His Spirit, Jesus is always with us. Think about it for a moment. The same God who created the universe is with us right now. That's life-changing, and it's not something to be taken lightly. What it doesn't mean is that we get a free pass to miss all of life's hard times. A life of faith will not mean you avoid trouble. God doesn't ever promise a trouble-free life. Life is a series of battles. But He does offer something even better. He promises to be with us. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. Psalm 91, 14 and 15. This is what makes all the difference in life. Even in the darkest times, God is with us. Even when everything else appears lost, you are never alone, ever. So as we are in our homes, some of us are with some crazy kids who would much rather be at school. Some of us are going to be still heading to work because you have an essential job. And some of us may be alone at home. And so I want to encourage you, when you feel like that, first, God is with you. And secondly, we are with you. We're just a phone call, a text, an email, a Facebook message. There's probably way too many ways to contact people now. But we're here. Cypress Chapel is here. Natalie and I are here for you. And so I encourage you during this time of now shelter in place to let us know how we are able to connect together. We've been sharing some resources, and one of those is Treasures in Jars of Clay. And that's a daily devotion for Lent. Another one is the very first Lord's Supper that we are continuing to talk about on Sunday morning. It's the Lord's Supper. And that's it's kind of hard to talk about a meal that we're not able to share together. But then another is that I have a bunch of these crosses that I made. And during Hurricane Harvey, this became a symbol of hope for a lot of people. I took a picture of a cross on our porch, and I'll post that later on tonight. It's a reminder that God is with us. He will see us through this new difficult time. If you'd like one of these resources, make them available to you. You can swing by our house today, and we'll have them on our porch. Otherwise, we will see you very soon. Give thanks to God, for He is with us, and we are never alone.